You dig a big hole, you throw him in, you bury him. Boom, job is done.
But that's horrible.
It's horrible for him. It's not horrible for you.
If you'd be so kind, would you introduce yourself?
Ah, bonsoir, je suis Cremator. I'm the sometimes bass player, sometimes drunken idiot of Ghoul.
And so, if I'm not mistaken, you're actually one of many cremators. Is that right?
No, I'm the only cremator. I don't know what you're talking about. There's only one cremator. He's the one who had the whore for the mother back in the home France, and then blew up his boss in a steel mill, and his penis was shot off. I've got an angry inch. I can prove it if you'd like to see the penis in question. Would you like me to pull down my pants and look at my angry inch? Or do you believe me?
I believe you. I absolutely believe you. How did you get involved with Ghoul?
I was traveling across Europe and I was burning lots of monuments down. You should have seen the Roman Colosseum before I got to it. It would look fantastic, brand new even. I burnt that fucker down. It's hard to burn Roman concrete too, let me tell you. You got to get a really, really hot fire going. And then, I'm traveling across Europe and I'm killing people and arson. And it's a good time, but it doesn't really pay the bills. You get hungry. I end up in this little town, Creepsylvania. I'm starving. And I just fall into a grave. Then these two hooded idiots come up. And they're trying to eat me. Hey, motherfuckers! I am alive! They say, we don't care. I say, hey, that's a pretty cool anthrax patch on your vest. They say, you like thrash? I said, shit! Thrash is the best, mon dieu! And they said, join our band. We need a bass player. Or a guy, to look like he is holding a bass and maybe kind of plays. Most metal bands.
So it was an anthrax patch that sold you to the band.
Oh, sure. Well, it's more than just the anthrax. Also SOD, Megadeth, Ingords. I mean, these guys are pretty good. They're also into the underground, It's all right.
Patches are very popular in message boards. Do you ever order patches online?
No, I make my own patches using a technique of dyeing ink with the bile of dead infants. It is the best and most acidic when they are fresh from the womb, they've died already in their mother, and they are full of disappointment for their mother. And I think it is the sadness of the mother that, it's very good, and I draw out a little patch. Usually sometimes I'm misspelling the things, like I spell Megadeth on this patch, D-E-A-T-H. I am understood that this is not the way to spell death.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Would you ever consider doing your own Etsy store for your custom-made patches?
I don't know what the Etsy is. Is this some kind of mail order thing?
Yeah, basically it's a way for creative people like you to get the product out to the
Cool.
masses.
Where do I write a letter to join this?
It's a website, actually.
I don't know what that is. I live in a cave under a graveyard. I have no formal education. It's amazing. I learned English by watching old Quincy MD episodes. It's all they show in Creepsylvania on the TV. The only American show. They say it's good, but they don't allow any other because it is, going to interrupt the great leader of Creepsylvania, whoever it is at that time, who has done the last military coup.
How did you learn to play bass in the cave?
I'm still working on the learning of the bass. I've certainly got it to sound very loud.
Where is Creepsylvania?
It's somewhere, like near Russia and Yugoslavia and China, is where I'm told. Somewhere in there, to the south of Latvia, but north of Turkey. I'm not really sure. You'd have to ask Mr. Fang, really. He's the one who kind of books us the flights we have to stow away on to get out of the country so we can go other places and make some money.
So, I don't know if you heard, but Sodom had problems getting into the country to play Maryland Death Fest. Do you guys ever have problems coming in?
Oh, man, this is so bad we cannot see this Sodom. I was really looking forward to a lot of man butt sex on stage, But We don't really have to worry about Visas or MasterCards or American Expresses, you know. Mr. Fang, he says, there is a plane, run to the tire. It will take you to the passenger side. Bring your Snuggie. So we get our Snuggie wrapped tight around us and, you know, we ride on the wheel of the airplane. He tells us this is a special double first class, but I don't know, I never got a drink. So then we have to just run from the airport and, you know, they don't really see us. It's okay. We don't deal with the TSA or anything like that. We just come into your country. We don't care. We're fucking cannibal madmen. We don't really give a shit about law.
Do you ever have to get strip searched or go through the x-ray machines when you come through
We don't do that, but for some reason, Digester always insists that he has to strip search the entire band before tour. I don't understand the purpose, but, you know, he's gentle, and he gives me a nice, a little pat on the butt afterwards, and it's all good.
Well, as long as he's gentle. You know, originally I thought that Creepsylvania was like Springfield from the Simpsons cartoon. I thought there was one in every town. Do you think there are little Creepsylvanias popping up all over the world?
Well, I mean, there's certainly a lot of shitty places just like Creepsylvania, but I think they have far less proto-human caveman monsters and swamp hags and, you know, weird fascist Nazi cyborg cops than we do. But they have other problems. I mean, sure, there's some other, you know, cannibals around. Usually they're the leader of some African country or something. You know, I'm sure North Korea can't be great. I guess in perspective, I guess living in a country where thrash metal is illegal is okay compared to everything else being also illegal.
Would you ever consider touring through North Korea?
Sure, but, you know, I think they would probably not ask us to tour. They would probably, like his father, the fat kid, would probably just kidnap us, like his father kidnapped movie stars, and say, aren't you so lucky you get to live in my shit country? We don't have tomatoes. We're like, that's terrible. I like tomatoes on my side of human. He said, well, you don't get that. You get this human. This human looks very skinny. There's no meat on their bones. Well, I ate all their meat because I am the great leader dictator. And then we'd probably end up eating him. It's a diplomatic faux pas, and I don't think it would go very well.
How many humans do you have to eat on your tour rider?
You know, a human can go a long way if they've been properly nourished. It's hard to get the promoters to provide this on the tour rider, so usually it just ends up being the promoter.
Raise the dead. Increase. Spermaceti. Lignamalo. Pepperwort. Musk. Saffron. Redstone. Blood of a lamp. Preparation. Compound the above items and fumigate them about tombs or graves of the dead. It will cause spirits and ghosts of the dead to gather together.
So I'm actually based in Malaysia and Southeast Asia, and we've got like military dictatorships and repressive regimes all over there. It sounds like you guys would have a pretty good time touring through there.
Well, you know, if you, yeah, we would have a good time. Maybe not touring as musicians, but I'm sure the killing fields are delicious.
So I got to see Guar in 2010, and Odorous Ungus actually made a point of saying that he liked Ghoul. Did you guys have a good relationship with Odorous Ungus?
Well, you know, they said, hey, it was really cool. They say, hey, come out on tour with us. We're like, oh, okay, these guys, they're so handsome. We'll go out on tour with them. Maybe we'll get some more fans. It'd be great. We had a good time. Unfortunately, as a writer, we did not see parts of the contract was, quote unquote, servicing the cuttlefish. This got a little awkward, but hey, you know, it was a free ride. It was good. Other than that, I mean, you know, I didn't really think that counted as, you know, food every night, but it made do.
Is that how Guar chooses their tour mates? Just who can provide the most sexual pleasure to them?
I'm sure I can only assume that the cancer bats have all had their asses ringed by Guar, or, you know, a tribe of orcs, or whoever's going to decapitate it. I mean, they looked a little sore on stage when I saw them. You know, those Guar guys are pretty big.
So, for somebody who has never seen a Ghoul show before, what can they expect?
They likely should expect to die. If they're lucky, they will enjoy some Splatterthrash, depending on how drunk we are. Or maybe they'll just see us kind of rolling around on stage with some instruments after feeding on their dead and being really too drunk to do anything. But we keep trying to put on these good shows. I mean, sometimes it's true, security is not so good, and we get these people coming in, like this Commandant of Bronkum trying to interrupt shit, or he sends a giant robot after us, and I don't know how they find us every time. It's crazy. We try, hey, bouncer, you think you could do your job, maybe? Oh, I don't think the 7-foot robot is on the list. Don't let him in. It's obvious.
I was confused. I thought that the robot and the gorilla guy were part of the band.
Oh, the gorilla guy, I wouldn't call him our friend, but he hasn't killed us yet. It's more like a benevolent relationship at this point. We both like to eat dead bodies, and so this works out. But I think he would kill us in a heartbeat.
That must make it awkward, traveling in a van together.
It is. We have to keep him very well fed. That's why we're always late to every show, stopping off at every graveyard. It takes a while to get down 6 feet. You guys dig your bodies much deeper in America than we do in Creepsylvania. They just kind of, they're lazy and they're all malnourished, so they just kind of dig a shallow grave, put a couple rocks on it. It's easy pickings.
Does Creepsylvania have universal health care?
If you mean the universal health care, as in like you're doomed to die at an early age, yeah, they got that. They got the death panels for sure.
What about same-sex marriage? Is that okay over there?
It's not okay over there. According to dear leaders, there are, just like in where was this? Iran is no. They say it's or the Russian city where the Olympics was. The commandant assures everybody there's no gays in Creepsylvania. I'm not sure this is true because he looks like a reject from an S&M film. So I am always wondering about him. I think he doth protest too much.
You know, diplomats from Norway are now expected to know something about black metal when they go overseas. Do diplomats from Creepsylvania have to have a wide knowledge of Ghoul?
No, we are actually, we are criminals in our homeland. We're probably more like the Norwegian black metal back when it was cool, so to say, instead of, headlining Ozfest or whatever. And, they're constantly, the only thing they know about us, they try to keep our existence a secret from the people, because they don't want mortal terror running through their hearts at all times, because we will kill them. But, so they just know that we are some bad guys who play loud music and occasionally kill a citizen or two or a baby. Mostly we eat the dead. But, sometimes, you want your steak to be a little fresher, a little bloodier. So you gotta pick off one or two.
It seems like you don't like black metal, or at least Norwegian black metal bands a lot. Is that fair?
I don't really care about them because we listen to a lot of the thrash and more of the thrash and sometimes the death metal. I'm very well rounded, I think, because I listen to two kinds of metal, death and thrash. The other stuff is maybe not so much for me. I'd rather put on a Link Ray record. He trem-picked the guitar much better than fucking Chainsaw Gutfucker or whatever his name is. I mean, really, I think the thing is, I don't like these gimmicky bands that are trying to put on makeup and not really be themselves on stage. I think it's just stupid, and you should really just come out as yourself and play the music. Why do you got to throw in all these stupid show trappings like Kiss or something? Just be yourself like Ghoul.
Do you think there's just some kind of like self-loathing that they don't like what they see in the mirror, so they have to put on all this makeup?
I would definitely believe that with the Finnish black metal bands. You ever seen a Finn? It's like the fermented shark they eat fucked a dead baby to make another baby who died, then also had a baby.
So, not that long ago, you guys actually got to play Kirk Hammett's Fear Festival, or Fest-Evil, I guess he spelled it.
I like to call it Fest-Evil.
Fest-Evil. How did you guys get in touch with Kirk Hammett, or how did he get in touch with you?
We threatened his life. We told him that, you're living very comfortably, Rockstar, but we're going to kill you. Put a show on. Put us on. And he did.
Is Metallica popular in Creepsylvania?
No, all metal is banned in Creepsylvania. Of course, we have the bootleg tapes that we get from Poland. That, Mr. Fang, sometimes he takes his wagon and his horse with only 3 legs and goes out and scores bootleg material to sell on the black market in Creepsylvania. We like to get the Polish bootleg cassettes. We love the Metallica, we're very good into the ethos. Kill them all. I like this. This is a way of life.
Kirk Hammett is pretty popular. Do you ever consider kidnapping him and bringing him on tour with you?
We don't want any... Chester is a very jealous guy. He doesn't want even to have opening bands because pretty much every tour we're ever on, everyone is better. And I think it would be a lot better if maybe we played with just children that can't speak on their guitars, and then we will look like we are the ultimate musicians on the planet. Kirk Hammett's a nice guy. He listened to our death threats, so he gets a pass. It's okay.
Have you had any contact with him since then?
Mondu Fear Festival has been constantly retweeting about us. They're very cool people, and we're definitely going to let them live for some time.
It seems like you make quite a mess every time you play. Have you ever had a venue uninvite you or tell you that you can't play there ever again?
No, because they know that we bring the people in who buy the beer and then drink it. And that's pretty much all they give a shit about is money. We're making art up there. We're like, the fucking Juan Serrano fucking jizzing and blooding all over the place. They don't care. Do you sell a beer? Yeah, we sold some beer. Then get the fuck out.
Would you ever consider playing an art gallery like...
We have played some art galleries.
How'd that go?
Not so good.
Why? What happened?
Well, we decided the art needed an improvement. By putting blood on it. Well, we didn't really decide to do this, it's just what happened. You know, the jugular vein can shoot very, very far. There's a lot of PSI in there.
I mean, you know, you'd think they'd appreciate that. A little bit of Jackson Pollock going on there.
Certainly, there was at Eli's a watering hole in this shithole town, almost as bad as Creepsylvania, called Oakland, California. We did kind of decorate some artist work. She actually said it was pretty cool, and she liked it. So I only took her leg. I left her hands alone so she could make more art that I could spill blood on. to know.
How would you describe the average Ghoul fan?
Stupid. Extremely stupid. You're coming to a show where it's a 50-50 chance you're dying. You're watching men rub guitar strings on their crotch. You know, we can't sing. We just kind of grumble. We're like more like hip-hop, really. We're rapping into the microphone. They're dumb. They pay for this. It's fucking hilarious.
What do you think they get out of it?
I think they just want to piss their parents off. It works.
So like white kids in the suburb who listen to gangster rap?
Yeah, pretty much.
Do you like gangster rap?
Oh, I like the gangster rap. They're also into killing many things. I especially like the Eazy-E. He too was delicious. I still gotta get a blood test for that one though.
There's an NWA movie coming out. You gonna watch that?
No, I don't really watch the movies unless they dub it into Francais. But even then, I mean, who are these people? I don't care. I think it's funny that the one big, tall, fat guy, Suge Knight, got in trouble on the movie set. He seems like a not cool person. Fuck him.
I was actually going to recommend that maybe you guys need like a Suge Knight type manager to...
We got a proto-human monkey that's way bigger than Suge Knight. He'd make mincemeat out of that fat fuck.
Fair enough.
I'm probably going to get shot now.
We both might.
It's okay, not the first time.
So, you released an EP called Intermediate Hardcore.
Oui.
Is there a reason why you jumped straight to Intermediate and didn't do beginners?
Look, we're not fucking novices at this shit, man. We know our fucking good hardcore. I think we played some really cool covers from awesome bands. We got fucking older Sarangas to sing with us. Like our bitch.
What kind of mic setup did Odris need?
I don't know, he did it across the country. He's not gonna take time to come to Creepsylvania.
You would have expected he'd have a spaceship or something.
I don't know. Maybe he sung into the back of some skull that he fucking skull fucked and used it like a megaphone.
Is there ever going to be an advanced hardcore?
Okay, we're not novices, but we're not really that good either. I don't think we can handle advanced playing. We can do fearless, already, but that's, the kind of, we can do Anglo abortions, but I mean, what are we going to do past that is, gets a little complicated. I can't learn a scale.
So, this tour that you're on, tell me a little bit about it. How many dates are there?
It's about 3 weeks, I think like 20 dates. We just decided we wanted to tour, eat some more dead people across America. You have the obesity rates are enormous, so it's great pickings for Ghoul. And we love it here. You're so fucking fat, America. I'm so looking forward to Texas.
Do you think people in Texas taste like barbecue?
Oh, they taste very sugary. The fat is... They taste more like snickerdoodles.
Do people in Minnesota taste like butter?
Yeah, they taste like crusty. They taste crusty punk. A lot. Don't like eating up there. I have to dig through dreads to get to all the brains. The dreadlocks are disgusting.
And in addition to that, you're also playing Maryland Death Fest.
We are playing the Maryland Death Fest yet again. We are very excited. We've always had a good times there. There's so many wonderfully tasty people who come. And, maybe they don't make their flight back home. It's a mystery.
Is that something that you're looking forward to? Meeting metal travelers from all over the world and maybe eating them?
Absolutely, yeah. Some of them offers themselves up, For those, we always just take pieces. We're like, thanks, it's like meat on the bone. We're like, cool, come back when you got a stump. We'll take that next.
What about the bands playing MDF? Are you looking forward to seeing any of them and maybe eating them?
I was looking forward to Sodom quite a bit. That's kind of a bummer. I'm also looking forward to seeing Gorged. The Napalm Death is always good. It's going to be a very good year, I think.
Do you think these bands taste like their music? Do you think Arcturus tastes pretentious?
Yes. They taste like chevroir.
Yeah, I guess that's about it for me. Thank you so much.
Cool, do you want to live?
It was on my list of things to do.
Find me a homeless person, then.
We are, you know what, we're in the wrong part of Brooklyn to do that, but I think if we go like maybe 5 minutes
You might
south.
be getting it there, buddy. You better wrap it up quick. It's gonna be like finding your tape like Blair Witch Project.
Well, on that note, thank you so much, Cremator.
You're welcome. Bonsoir. Buenas noches.